Hey guys, Camper15 back at another video for you guys. Back with another Shield Hero, or Rising of the Shield Hero Season 4 episode review for you guys as we're continuing on. And we probably got one of the most anticipated episodes that only by the time I get to this episode, I get another. I can't wait for next week.
Yeah, this show was actually really hype the entire time. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, tell that to the haters. Oh wait, they already gave up. Anyways. So, there's that. I don't know what the hell's going on with this season in terms of how they're handling it. Crunchyroll. Step your game up, people. I don't know what the hell you're doing. Again, I wake up this morning and there's yet again issues with Shield Hero on Crunchyroll. So,
well, I was at work, so I was.
So obviously, I wake up because I gotta get ready for work. So while I'm getting ready for work, yes, I do watch the episode. Crazy enough as is. Clevitus and Shield Hero Season 4 come out at the same exact fucking time. I boot up Crunchyroll, I only see Clevitus. And I'm wondering, okay, Shield Hero is not yet uploaded because typically they drop it first thing in the morning. Especially on the West Coast. On the West Coast, it drops fairly early in the morning. Why is this the case? Now, my 2 cents is thinking, okay, maybe it has something to do with the tsunami warnings, especially in Japan. Again, I already talked about my thoughts about that on my Sakamoto Days reviews. Hopefully everybody is safe and okay. So far, it seems like nothing bad has happened. I hope there's no future bad tsunami things because that can cause delays for certain animes. So I was thinking, maybe it's tsunami warning type of thing. Maybe he affected it. Maybe they're gonna do something. So I go do my homework, see if the episode's delayed. And I go to Reddit page and somebody said on Reddit, no, Shield Hero was up, and then for whatever reason they took it off immediately. I don't know why, but it ended up releasing, I think, around like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Crunchyroll, get your shit together with your fucking Shield Hero. If it comes out, drop it. If there's anything that happens, I don't know. This is the second time we've had issues with Shield Hero, Season 4. Don't make it be 3 times. The first time was the English dub delay. Now, you basically delayed the sub version and the dub version. A whole few hours before it initially came out. I don't know if it was maybe translation things or something like that, or an issue with the episode. Maybe that could have been the case, and I don't know. But I'm just saying, Crunchyroll, this is the second time you've done messed up. I hope that this is the last time. Because I don't want to go on a freaking tirade of a rant the following weeks if we have problem number 3. Because now that's just getting annoying, and it's killing my fucking hype for the show. When it's supposed to come out, drop it. I had to fucking pirate this shit just to watch the episode. That's how hype I was to watch the episode. That's because I wanted to see it that bad. I watched it on a pirated website this morning because I needed to see this episode.
Just an FYI, I didn't have this kind of issue because I was literally at work and I had no time to upload a Crunchyroll, so I had no idea that all this was going on.
Yes. Again, I don't mean to start Shield Hero because we're more of the positive Shield Hero talkers, right? I don't mean to talk about it on a negative point. This isn't a Shield Hero problem. This is a Crunchyroll problem. And Crunchyroll, for all intents and purposes, is not a very much like company. Stop fucking up everything, please and thank you. Again, I'm always somebody that supports the official release. I always am somebody that sponsors that. But if the official release people can't get shit right, what's the fucking point then? It's already bad enough Netflix is on my most hated list, too, when it comes to animes. Don't let Crunchyroll be my second most. High Dive actually does shit correctly. At least with their fucking episodes, they actually list on the episode title, is it releasing today? Or how long does it take when it releases? Does Crunchyroll do that? Hell no. I'd be appreciative. Or maybe come out with a freaking thing saying Shield Hero has been delayed, it will come back, yada yada yada. Maybe I should check the freaking social media page. But on the social media page, they don't do that shit. They just upload clips. Anyways, enough of my ranting. I hope I don't have to do this again for a third time. I don't want my friend to look at me side-eyeing and be sad for me that I'm ranting.
I'm just quiet the entire time because honestly, I can't really judge considering I didn't really have any reason to like start ranting because I was at work the entire time, and I just booted up Crunchyroll at the time. I wouldn't have any issues, so I don't know. And honestly, if you had all the time in the world, in my opinion, you had all the time in the world to wait a bit, so you didn't have to pirate at the end. But I digress. I get that you were hyped. But oh my goodness.
Anyways. This episode was the fight with Atla and Fohl versus the Minotaur from Danmachi and Jaralis. So this episode was good. We got some backstory about some information pertaining to Jaralis and Atla and Fohl's father, and kind of getting the whole thing set together, which leads into next week's episode, which I was so hyped by the end, and then they're like, oh, yes, there's a part 2! And I'm like, no!
And yet another reason why he would start ranting.
Anyways, we start the episode off, the fight is about to commence, and the fight starts off. Atla is going up against the Minotaur, and she's actually, if we're being honest, this entire episode, she kind of handles the Minotaur fairly easily.
Yeah, she was quite nimble. Although, I guess compared to Joris, this Minotaur is like an honorable guy.
So, we do see her do some attacks on him. She does one attack where it actually gets him to spit out blood. And she's like, huh, you're actually quite, You're a lot more resilient than I thought you would have been, but okay, let's keep it going, right? Now in the meantime, Fohl is going up against Jaralis. Now, before even all this shit happens, you just have to where Jaralis is looking at Fohl and he's like, those cursed eyes. So it cuts back to a flashback moment where we see a battlefield and we see blood and guts everywhere. Yes, what I'll be seeing when we go to Universal Studios Hollywood Halloween. Blood and guts. We see, I guess, there was this war going on. Jaralis in the past is involved in this war. Now, much of his men are probably all dead. There's these 3 soldiers that were like, sir, I don't know if we can keep going and everything. You know, we lost a lot of troops. I think it's best we retreat. But Jaralis is like, nah, let's keep fighting.
Keep fighting, but yeah. As he says that motivational speech about like if they keep going, they're gonna attack the palace and all that stuff. He just sends the soldiers out to fight while he tries to go to escape. He tried.
And then what happened next?
And then Fohl's and Atla's father suddenly comes in and, you know, brings in reinforcements, basically taking the glory, taking Jaralis' glory back then. So.
Yes. So that's it. Again, you get the badass opening to start the episode. Again, have I already explained how badass the song is?
You might have, yes.
Maybe one of these days I'm just have to rank one of these opening shows, you know, out of the 4 seasons. We already know, freaking Aldous McKind Shield Hero openings are just bangers, but I'm just saying. Anyways, so that's we get some information. I'm like, okay, backstory. So we're having them fight, right? Fohl starts scrapping with Jaralis, and he actually gets some good blows on him, and he's like, "The damn fist, you're about to pay." But then Jaralis gets the upper hand. He doing damn near Dragon Ball Z combos, well, smash combos, right? Damn near beating him in the gut, smashing him down on the ground hard. He also kind of does this freaking cheating tactics, albeit the elder basically says, "Oh yeah, that shit's allowed. You can freely do that in the duel." And I'm like, where's the honor in that? He does like a gas type of thing to mess with Fohl's eyes, which starts his assault on it, everything. So that's the whole thing. But Fohl does come back. Also, you have it to where his people are cheering for him. They're like, "Yes, go Minotaur, go Master Charles." And then you just have it to where Sadina's like, "Hey, Fila, let's go cheer on them." Fila's like, "Come on, Alta, you can do it." And then Sadina, like the seductress she is like, "Okay, Fohl, if you win, I can give you a nice little present, essentially." This man Fohl is like,
He's kind of blushing a bit, but which left him wide open for a punch.
yeah, that's one of your funny moments where he's like, "Sadina-chan." Legitimately gets smacked right then and there. Charles don't give a fuck about women who wants to get the fucking girl. Men who don't want to.
I guess I don't blame Paul for being flustered.
Who won it? Oh, if that was me, I'm doing whatever I can to win.
Just don't let that distract you.
Saudi Night can distract me any time of the week.
Oh, yeah. Someone punched this guy in the face, please, to teach him a lesson.
Oh my goodness! Now, because I watched it on the pirating thing, I don't know if the translations were different as opposed to the Crunchyroll sub version. Again, I watched the dub version, right? Now, in the sub version, especially on the pirating thing, maybe I have to go watch that scene on Crunchyroll. But Sadina said in the sub version that, "Hey, I'll give you head pats if you end up winning." Which honestly, like, frick, I would love head pats too from her. Again, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a Sadina simp.
I'm disappointed.
I'm a Sadina simp. But maybe there's something to it. Maybe if Fohl gets older, maybe Sadina's gonna start hitting on this man. We already saw after he transformed into the White Tiger, she was like, he looking a little manly. She did say that. She did say that.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, so that whole situation's going on, right? So they do the whole thing with their back. Alta's like, "Hey, you good, brother?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing just fine," right? So then that's when Alta goes into the next gear and she takes on the Minotaur, bro. And Alta is a badass woman. And I love my women in my animes that are badasses, bro. Legitimately. She gets the point, and I know we're skipping through all these different moments in the fight, but she just does this crazy ultimate attack where she's like, "It's time to finish this." And he's like, "Yes, let's do this." And she just legitimately, he does his ultimate attack where he damn near transforms to a damn near bull type of thing, charging at her. She just jumps up. She's like, "All right, time to do my secret punch ability." I forgot what the attack was called, but her electric light punch, and knocks the dude out. And the dude's like, "Yes, you're right." That's the whole thing. He also does tell that, like, "Oh, you definitely, you definitely fight like your father," right? Now, Nafumi does ask, like, "Who the fuck is this Tyrion guy?" And the one other White Tiger dude and the elder is like, yeah, he was their father. That's their father, who he was basically the king's son, yada yada yada, right? Of Silveld, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is when we kind of get into some backstory about what happened with the father and Jaralis, Tyrion and Jaralis. Because the thing is, Nafumi's like, "Hey, just remember, if these two win, you gotta listen to whatever I tell you to do." And then Fohl's like, "You remember our promise?" And he's like, yeah, whatever, right? So as they're continuing their fight, again, Jaralis does the sneaky shit crap, and he pulls out these claws like he's fucking Wolverine.
Which contained poison.
Yes, because eventually it kicks in later, because it looks like Fohl is gonna go in, I guess, for his final blow, but then he's like, ugh, what's happening to me? And he's like, ah, yes, yes, yes. It seems like it's finally kicked in. And Naofumi's like, he can do that, and dude's like, yeah, he can do that. He can freely do that. I'm just like, ain't that some bitch? I'm like, I don't give a crap. If this is supposed to be a duel. Where does it say you can do poison?
Then again, there is no written script, I guess.
Now, apparently in Selvet's rules, in a duel, you can use underhanded tactics like this. So I take it you can kick somebody in the balls and that be legal.
Yeah, apparently.
So, if poison is allowed, I guess all this other shit is allowed too. And I guess the fact that death is even allowed as well. So, because Jaralis at one point is like, I'm gonna kill you! No issue with that. Yeah, let's just let it happen. Well, if that's also the case, then fuck. Naofumi should be able to get involved freely. If we're taking the hands off, I'm just saying.
I mean, it still has to be a 2v2 though.
Anyway,
I mean, yeah, he was using underhanded tactics, but he's the one still doing it. He didn't bring in another person.
anyways,
Anyway,
the thing is, you have it to where Fohl does overcome the poison, and he does give this crazy good, satisfying attack to Jaralis, to the point Jaralis is like, Nani? How?
yeah, he punched him so hard. You can see his eyes literally widen. Like we can see the white parts of his eyes right there.
So,
And
go ahead.
he was spitting up blood. I was just gonna say.
So at this point, Fohl is like, I need you. You're gonna tell me about what happened to my father, and that's when Charles just had enough. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. I hate you guys so damn much, and I want you both all dead. Guess what? I'll tell you what happened to your father. You want to know what happened to me and your father? I'll tell you right now. And I'm like, okay, let's get to it. So we get the backstory, right? So it cuts back to the past, where obviously what my friend just said about the war thing. He came in the reinforcements. Jaralis saw this as, well, he took this away. Oh, this dude came in, stealing my thunder, taking all the claim of joy for winning this war and everything, and helping the troops with the reinforcements. All I took out of it was that Jaralis was just fucking jealous.
Yep.
So, how does Tyrion die?
Apparently, Jaralis found time to catch him off guard and literally backstab him through the back, and yeah, that's how Tyrion died.
Well, he also cut his head off too.
I think I blinked when that happened.
Yeah, he cut his head off because he was still alive, and then he's like, "Ugh," to make sure he was permanently dead.
Yeah.
So, essentially, Jaralis was just jealous.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing this entire time, because they don't really go into the backstory like as if they knew each other for years, and he's just felt like, oh, this dude has always one-upped me and everything. Or maybe the fact that he was also jealous that Tyrion was basically going to be the next in line to be the ruler, right? Because his father was the king and stuff like that. And we already saw from last week that it's clear that Jaralis wants to kind of be a ruler. He wants to be the king, especially of Silveld. So, essentially, altogether, this man Jaralis was so fucking petty. He was so fucking pissed. He was so fucking jealous that he legitimately felt that this dude stole his thunder, which he wasn't. He's only helping the army, and he was jealous because, oh, everybody's going to this guy thanking him while I'm over here working my ass off. I get nothing. And I'm just like, bro, you really...
You were literally about to run away while your men were fighting. What are you talking about, Jaralis?
So, essentially, he jealous, he mad that Tyrion, quote unquote, stole his thunder. It's clear he wanted to be looked as the hero that gets all the fame and cheers and saying like, "Oh, Charles was a great hero. He did this, he did that." It's clear he's an attention-seeking whore.
He wants to be a god.
And this man took offense to this, and instead of just telling what's his face to his face, "I hate you, I want to kill you," he just fucking backstabs this dude when he's not looking, I guess after a battle that they had on the battlefield, and he just kills him right then and there. And the crazy thing is, he knows he could get away with it because nobody's looking. Nobody finds out and can know. Now, albeit, he did reveal to everybody he's the one that killed Tyrion, so I think after this point, people are now going to start side-eyeing him. So, you kind of get the backstory with that, and we also see how a trickle-down effect, it affected Atla and Fohl, because they, at this point in time, they were with their mom, also, too, because the king had died, so there's no ruler. Their father was supposed to take over for the king. So, because of it, it made their life go to shit. And also, bad rumors were spread around about, their father, which only affected his wife, Fohl and Alta, to the point they basically had to live out in the boonies, essentially. We saw that his mother clearly got sick, came down with an illness, died. So it was only him and Atla. And then obviously we knew what happened with them. They became slaves, yada, yada, yada. We understand what happened going forward with the story. So basically, Jaralis, by killing their father, changed their entire fucking life. And honestly made their life probably a living hell up until now for me found them. So it makes sense why Fohl wanted to kick this dude's ass. Probably damn near almost kill him.
Mm-hmm.
So, because of this, he tells him this whole story. It's a sick-ass story, like crazy. Like, at this point, I'm like, man, not for me. Tell this man to just go behind bars and that's it. Because I don't even want this guy's help no more. He just evil. So, this is when this dude, he drinks an antidote, quote-unquote antidote. At first, I was thinking like, oh, is this the antidote for the poison? No, he drinks this shit. What happens to him?
He starts mutating into an actual lion. A literal lion. Yeah, so apparently... I was about to say tyrants. These...
Unlike me last week.
Yeah. Yeah, see what you did to me? These demi-humans can transform into this.
Yes,
Wow.
some demi-human awakening.
Mm-hmm.
So because of it, this dude starts kicking Fohl's ass, right? And he starts beating it, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill you, you're all gonna die, and I'm gonna be the ruler," essentially. Also, Atla, you're wondering, why is Atla not helping? Fohl told her just basically, "No, I can take this. This is my fight." All right, fine. Go right ahead. But again, this is what I did predict in my last week's review. I did get damn near everything right? So, because of this, when it looks like Fohl is going to get the killing blow from Jaralis, that's when a secret power awakens within Fohl. And then he starts transforming. And then he transforms into a full-fledged white tiger. And dude is like, what the hell is that?
Super Saiyan 4! Just kidding.
Yes. Everybody compliments about that. They're like, he's done it. Saudina's over here like, oh my, he's a lot more manly. Everybody's just shocked. Because not for me at this point, he might have honestly jumped in. Honestly, I could have seen him jump in at that point. But Fohl gets up. Obviously, Atla's like, big brother. And dude, Jaralis is just shocked. He's like, what the hell is this? and that's where the episode ends off. Man unlocked a new transformation state, or I guess his demi-human awakening, and obviously he's going to use his power to kick Jarl's ass next week.
Mm-hmm.
So it also seems like he also grew up too. So
Quite a bit, yeah.
we'll see. Now,
some
is this like
muscle.
going to be a permanent thing going forward? I guess time will tell. Or is this just a temporary transformation state he can take on?
I guess it's just a transformation where, like, he can just switch back and forth whenever he wants. I don't know.
Unless he is getting...
Kind of like Selina's whale form. She can transform whenever she likes.
Well, we'll see. And it's dolphin.
Okay.
So there's that. But overall, great episode of Shield Hero. I enjoyed every bit of it. Only thing I don't like is the blue balled moment again, and I gotta wait a whole nother Wednesday to see what happens next.
Can't wait to see what you'll rant about next week.
That is as boring. No issues pop up.
Watch there be more issues.
But another great episode. It was nice seeing Jarl's, I guess, revelation that he really is actually a bad dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shockingly enough.
Which leaves me conflicted because I've always seen lions as like noble creatures, but this guy is just.
You've always seen lions and noble creatures? Have you not watched Lion King?
Screw Scar. Anyways.
Shit, have you even watched fucking live action Mufasa? That motherfucker was not noble in that movie either.
I was more referring to Mufasa himself, but I digress.
Well, yes, Mufasa himself, but still, regardless, Scar was a lion who was distrustful. Now, do you put Jarls in the same tier as Scar?
Probably in the same tier, yeah.
Because technically, he did kill said character's father, so I can.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, yeah, they're basically in the same tier.
I wonder if the author got this from actually Lion King. Actually, when
it would not surprise me if they did.
Because, well, even though technically they're tigers, it's a lion, but you get my thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, you were saying?
I finished.
Oh, no. It was cool. It was cool to see that, get that conviction and stuff like that. And it was cool to see Fohl's transformation. Great moment, by the way. So definitely can't wait to see what's gonna happen next and things like that. So, yeah. But overall, great episode. Shield Hero continues to be a great show, despite what the haters continue to say. And yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta point that out. Whether it's this show, Sakamoto Days, or any other fucking anime like My Hero Academia. I don't care. I'm calling out the haters. I said on my freaking Sakamoto Days episode review in the title, the Sakamoto Days haters cannot jump on the bandwagon. Same thing applies to Shield Hero.
Well, comments, what do you have to say about that?
You can call me petty. You can call me a dick. I don't care what you call me. I'm just being real. The haters know who they are. So, don't even get me started. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. If you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts. Hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Shield Hero content or any other anime content I upload to the channel. I will be reviewing my Fantastic Four movie review with my uncle. They'll be recording tomorrow. I don't know when it's going to get up, but expect for that review. And yes, it's going to be spoilers. The movie's been out for damn near half a week now. So, there's that. I probably need to go when the movie, just go watch it again. But anyways. And then, whenever the back half of 2.1 drops, I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream based on the amount of events that comes up, but maybe I'll do a special commemorative live stream. I definitely won't have the amount of shit I need to summon for Alice unless I, spend the money.
My friend didn't mention it, but it's my birthday today, so.
It's your birthday today? Damn it.
You forgot, man.
Damn it. Happy birthday, Denzel. Why am I making you do this video on your birthday? Shouldn't you be outside doing your birthday dinner?
Luckily for you, I already did it, so.
Motherfucker. Now you know what I'm gonna do? You know what your birthday present's gonna be? I purchased your ticket to go to Universal Studios. That's your birthday present.
Is he serious?
Yes, I'm being serious. I'll spend your $77, which will mean it will come out to a lot of money, which only means Caleb will have to spend his 77.
Oh my goodness.
So you know what? Guess what? I will pay for you. Because it's only fair. It's your birthday present. And I need to see you run from Freddy.
He, all just so he can see me run from Freddy, Chica, potentially Roxy. I don't know.
Roxy? There ain't no damn Roxy. It's Bonnie. It's based off the movie.
Damn.
Yeah, this ain't Five Nights at Freddy's security breach. And thank God I don't want to see no damn Music Man.
Just end the video already.
Anyways, promote your channel on your birthday.
Yeah, subscribe to my channel. All that good stuff. I'm questioning what I should upload next. I'll probably be live streaming SEO of Retro Daydream tonight. Maybe.
Oh yeah, birthday stream.
Yeah, just to try out the newest characters, Mito and Cat Alice, because apparently Cat Alice is her own separate character. It's pretty sick.
Put happy birthday chat wishes in the chat. We're gonna get out of here. We will catch you guys in the next video, and we will see you guys later. Till then, guys, stay safe out there. Have a great rest of your day or your night watching this video, and we will see you guys tomorrow for Dr. Stone and more Dawn to Dawn reviews, if we're being honest, technically. No, that's not the opening.
Still iconic.
Even though it's catchy by Cocoa Nuts.
I mean, opening 2 is pretty catchy also.
I know.
I forgot to ask your opinion about that, but I'll ask you that after you end the video.
Yes. Anyways, we'll get out of here. You'll see us tomorrow for our Dawn to Dawn episode review. Till then, guys, peace.